Fabrication Lab is a place where students can come to find tools of all kinds, from very simple tools like a wrench and a hammer and screwdriver, to power tools, to very sophisticated tools behind me, like CNCs. We have CNCs for woodworking, CNCs for metal, and one of the greatest things this year is behind me is James, and he is a retired machinist, and these retired people are a huge asset to our lab. So I have 2 or 3 people that come in quite often, so the students can use their expertise and their help in getting things done. So James, I cannot run a CNC to any great capacity. I can do show and tell, but he's an actual retired machinist, so he can actually do just about as complicated as you want. For instance, in our machining lab, we have a brand new 5-axis, and he can run that. So we don't have more capability in the lab now. It's just a place to come in where engineering students or artists, we get artists in here quite often, can come in and use very sophisticated machines to help do jewelry. So jewelry is a very, very hands-on, very hard to do for a small company. We have a metal laser. We can make that much easier. We've got lasers for woodworking and acrylic, and we can cut fabric. We just have a great collection of tools. That's what a Fab Lab is. It's a collection of tools and hopefully a bunch of friendly people. Well, how do we get all this stuff? So it's actually an accumulation of about 17, 18 years. The machines behind me are close to 10 and 12 years old. So every year we get something usually. Sometimes it's maybe a very inexpensive item, sometimes it's a very expensive item. It just depends on what's available in the time frame. So I'm always waiting, with my list just in case the money comes up. And we keep accumulating things. Sometimes we replace old equipment. But some of the equipment, like the CNCs and the woodworking equipment, they last forever. So you have a cumulative effect. So now the lab is getting to the point where it's wall-to-wall-to-wall stuff, which is really great because that means when you come in, there's a good chance we have something to help you. So there's a couple of options for actually using a lab. If you're right now, it depends on who your boss is, but for the last couple of years, we have an engineering boss, and he's really cool about students coming here to use that. So if you're a student anywhere in the HCC system, faculty, staff, you can come in our lab for absolutely free. We will kind of mentor you on piece of equipment by piece of equipment by piece of equipment and show you how to use stuff. Some of the software you have to learn on your own. Some of the software will help you a little bit. And then, sometimes we actually have classes on it. But the other one, which is great, is continuing education. So if you do continuing education, this may change, but right now, $75 per semester, beginning semester, you can have the full semester to have access to the lab, and we'll do the same thing. We'll show you how to do things. You still need to learn, on your own, but we will show you how to use the machines. Our job is to show you how to use the machines. That's what we do. We do really well.